So I decided to go. When I pulled up, it was completely abandoned. Like a town for ghosts. So I checked the note again to make sure it was the right place, and sure enough, it was.
What did you do then?
I walked toward it, looking for this mysterious mystery man who sent me this anonymous note. I immediately knew something was wrong. The air was thick, like a hot breath of death passing through the corridors of this abandoned place. Everything in here was telling me to turn around, don't go any further. Only evil will be found here. But I ignored my instincts. I had to find out who or what sent me this witch's invitation.
Was it really a witch?
No, he's quoting Carmen.
Who's Carmen?
He's Italian.
Someone was following me, watching me. I could feel it on the back of my neck. I turned around, and he was right there in front of me.
Oh my Falcon!
What did you do next?
Well, we talked a bit. He's actually a pretty nice guy. We hit it off right away.
An hour for that.
How did he give you the note?
There was no note. I just thought it'd make for a better story. Also, none of that really happened. And the guy in question is Matt Gagne. He's out front, and I hired him.
What?
I told the story kind of like, hey, Mom, I got an F in math. Just kidding, I'm pregnant. Or was it the other way around?
What? You can't hire people.
Fine, then you tell him.
Wait, he's here right now? What?
Go ahead, break his heart.
Fine.
He did say this is the best news that he has ever received. But hey, fire him.
You can't just have someone come in because you...
He said that he considered us family. He said that he loved you most of all.
Oh my Falcon.
You're doing the right thing.
Well,
It worked.
yes!
You're my best friend.
You're my... What?
You're my best friend.
Oh my God, that's fucking amazing. You're my best friend.
You're my best friend.
Best friend. All caps.
You're the only friend that I'll ever call best.
You're like Robin to my Superman.
Lock eyes.
I'm looking.
Don't run from this.
I'm not running.
Never.
I'm like a palm tree in a hurricane. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here.
Like a palm tree.
If I were to play a 5-on-5 basketball game, I would just pick you and you play 2-on-8 because you're my best friend.
If I had one thing to say on my deathbed, I would say Matthew Gagne, and then I'd die.
You're my best friend.
Do you want to go get Chipotle?
Yes.
You're my best friend.
Good morning, Riverdale!
Welcome back to our Falcon Show. I'm President Jesus Castellanos,
And I'm Vice President Pablo Gutierrez.
and now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
September 11th, 2001. A day of grief. A day of courage. This is how that day unfolded.
My daughter called me. She said, a plane just flew into the World Trade Center. I said, nah, you gotta be kidding. It's gotta be a Piper Cub or some clown was flying down the river.
At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 from Boston, with 92 aboard, traveling at a speed of 470 miles per hour, strikes the North Tower of the World Trade Center complex. Within minutes, officials coordinate the citywide emergency response. Their base of operations is a state-of-the-art command center located on the 23rd floor of 7 World Trade Center. With one tower in flames, the tragedy is only beginning. It is 9:03 when United Airlines Flight 175, with 65 aboard, traveling at the speed of 590 miles per hour, smashes into the South Tower of the World Trade Center. This aircraft strikes the corner of the South Tower. It rips a diagonally shaped gash from the 84th to the 78th floors. The South Tower lasts only 56 minutes before it succumbs at 9:59 a.m. The dust cloud billows outward for blocks. Victims stagger away. At 10:28, the television mast atop the North Tower spears straight down.
Once the collapse started, there really wasn't any way to stop it. It was just going to go all the way down once it got started.
Chaos in New York City. Power is down in Lower Manhattan. Phone lines jammed with more than 230 million calls. Hundreds of firefighters trapped in the towers. Hundreds more race to the scene. Falling debris from the collapse of the North and South Towers ignites fires in the neighboring buildings of the World Trade Center. World Trade 4, 5, and 6 are ablaze. World Trade 7, the building housing the city's command center, burns unchecked for 7 hours. At 5:20, it collapses. The city's emergency nerve center is destroyed.
Somewhere in that time, and it's very hard to keep track of time during this, they had been ordered to evacuate number 7 by the Port Authority. To this day, we don't know who gave that order, but whoever it was saved a lot of people's lives.
With New York a war zone, some residents walk across the Brooklyn Bridge to get out of the city. Others seek escape in vessels piloted by the Army Corps of Engineers. At 7:45 p.m., the New York Police Department says 78 officers are missing and estimates that 200 firefighters are dead. At 10:56 p.m., police officials say they believe there are victims alive in the rubble of the World Trade Center.
Working with urban search and rescue teams, there was a lot of areas to be searched underneath the debris field. There were voids that had to be searched for possible live people.
September 11th, 2001, the longest and most tragic day in New York's history, is drawing to a close.
For the month of September, PBIS is supporting the fabulous Falcon behavior of being a seeker. Seekers are people who seek knowledge and the learning experiences. Seek and evaluate multiple situations to a problem. Seek a variety of ways to communicate your thoughts and solutions. Soar with pride, RHA's Falcons.
Falcons, if you need help improving your grades, preparing for that big test, or just need extra help in the class, after-school tutoring starts September 12th from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. in the cafeteria, Mondays through Thursdays. Attention Falcons! Boys basketball will be having fall ball tryouts from September 27th to the 29th for all non-in-season athletes only, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the gymnasium. In-season athletes will have their tryouts at the end of their current season. Requirements are, you must have a physical cleared through the office, basketball shoots, and basketball apparel. Come on out and try out.
Falcons, here's the lunch menu for September.
Oh, well hello there, Roberto. Now tell me, have you ever seen a 6'7" athlete play jump rope with lanyards? Take a look. lanyard, wear your lanyard.
Falcons, be sure to wear your IDs and lanyards, ensuring that your ID is visible, not on your backpack or other items, but on yourself. Be the standard, wear your lanyard. Do not be without your ID.
Attention Falcons, it's time to think about FAFSA. Make sure your FAFSA ID is going to FAFSA website. Click on the FAFSA ID and fill the information as requested. Please see the flyer for items that you need to complete this. Oh, and by the way, you will receive points from the 5-star program for getting the FAFSA ID. Make sure you go to the Career Center to collect your points. Welcome back, Falcons, to another episode of F3. I'm Jesus Casianos.
And I'm Pablo Gutierrez.
And let's get started.
Hooah! Falcons, did you know a bloodhound can smell a scent that is 4 days old? So it's serious, remember to always wash your underwear because you thank you, boy. You thank you, little boy.
Falcons, did you know that strawberries have more vitamin C than oranges?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange you.
Orange, you glad I didn't say strawberry?
Welcome back to Knee Slappers.
Falcons, did you know a mountain lion can whistle?
Falcons, did you know porcupines can float?
Do you mean swim?
Float.
Swim.
Float.
Isn't it the same thing?
Float.
Are you aware that a salamander can grow back their arms, legs, feet, and even their eyes? So I guess you can say a salamander can never say, you can't see me.
Falcons, did you know a grizzly bear can run as fast as a horse?
Wait, so you're saying a grizzly bear. So a grizzly bear is a big animal, just like Godzilla, and Godzilla's from Japan. So Honda is made in Japan. So you're telling me a Honda can beat a Mustang?
I think you're thinking too much.
I think. So I thought. Falcons, did you know that the Indonesian forest has the world's largest flower, and the flower is as big as a car tire?
Hey, so you can take a spare Indonesian flowers.
Hold up. I want to know, how big though? Is it like a Prius tire, or is it like 50 Cent Hummer 20-inch rim tires?
It's an average tire, man.
An average tire? So should I put a Hummer here, a truck here, or Prius?
I think you're making me edit too much.
Guess what? I want a cat here, I want a dog here, I want a house here. You know, what was that movie? I want the Bugs Life characters right here, and right here, I want the logo of Full House here.
Falcons, did you know 97% of the world's water is salt water?
Wait, so is that why people are so salty all the time?
I think that's why you're salty all the time.
Bro, I ain't salty. How can you say I'm salty? I ain't salty! I ain't salty, bro. Falcons, did you know sand from Africa can travel all the way to Florida?
And I can't even get a text back.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping.
Attention students, the bookkeeper's office will be closed from Tuesday, September 6th through Monday, September 12th. Please take care of any payments such as PE clothes, lab fees, senior packets before then. The front office will not be available to take payments during that time.
Welcome to Knee Slappers, the segment where we tell you jokes so corny you wouldn't even tell your mother.
Why did the pitcher go to jail? Because he was framed. Attention Falcons, the Harupa Unified School District Pathway to Higher Education will be hosting a free conference for all students and parents. This event will be on September 24, 2016 at 9 a.m. A continental breakfast will start at 8 a.m. The event is at Patriot High School. Attention lovebirds and sweethearts, roses are on sale every Friday in front of room 605. The cost is just only $2.
Our first question, what's your guys' names?
Nadia, Monet, Cindy, Ariana, Liz,
Jacobo, Dino,
Miguel. Hi.
What's your name?
Yasmin, Cynthia,
Aldo, Tyler, Anthony,
Victor, DeAndre, Joseph, Pablo, your boy Isaac.
Next question, what does FBI stand for?
Federal. I don't know. Federal something. Federal. What's the baloney investigation?
Federational Building and Corporation or something. Institution.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Well, I don't know, honestly. Federal something.
Yeah, I don't know this one either.
Run.
Federal Bureau Inspection.
Federal Bureau Inspection.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
What he said?
Yeah, what he said.
That one.
Federal. Bureaucracy. Investigation.
All right, next question. What state is the biggest in the United States?
Texas. Texas.
Texas.
Texas.
Y'all are wrong. It's in 1948, Alaska.
The United States.
Which state is the biggest in the United States?
Alaska.
Alaska is a part of the United States.
Oh no.
Texas.
Alaska.
U.S. Texas. Alaska. California.
All right, next question. If you were running a race and you passed someone in second place, which place would you be in?
Second place.
You're gonna be in first.
Oh,
Second.
Second. It's first.
all right, next question.
Person in second.
I ran my whole life. It's first place.
If you take the, you're not in second. You take the person.
No,
that's in
you beat the
second.
person in first place.
No,
and
he
you're-
said you take the person's place, or
You passed someone in second place.
Yes, you're first place. You know what? Whatever.
You guys are dumb.
No.
If you were running a race and you passed someone in second place, what place would you be in?
First.
Someone in second place. So what place would you be in?
Second.
Bullseye. Bullseye.
Very quiet. We have reached your destination. What's up, Ducks? This is Bugs Bunny here, and on behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to Chicago. If you travel with the business select, you're guaranteed to be one of the first aboard. And earn extra rapid reward points and if I say, if you're connected here to another fine Southwest flight, please, I say, please check the T.
That's it for this week, Rubino. I'm President Jesus Castellanos.
And I'm Vice President Public Affairs.
Soar high on a Falcon Amazing Weekend. Stay Golden Falcons and you.
just been fed.